have on the line at this time no other than my man Cray Dollas and Murda Merle. What's up? What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Chilling.
This Cray Dollas.
What's going on? So, I appreciate you taking the time to do the interview. Martin Luther King birthday, and coming through the station. I appreciate that. So, what I'm gonna do one at a time. Cray Dollas, introduce yourself, where you from, and how you actually got started in, as far as hip hop.
Okay. What's up? What's up out there? This is Cray Dollas. That's CRAYDOLLAS. And I'm basically out of Chicago, Southside, born and raised, Inglewood. And I started messing around with the rap probably like last year around March. I had first wrote my rap, you know what I'm saying? I had just sent it to my man Merle. And he liked it. So I ain't think nothing of it because I wasn't into rap like that. I was just messing around. So he hit me up like some months later. Like he started this Trip for Life thing, wanted me to jump down. So that's when I took it serious. So ever since then, that's what I've been doing. So they ain't been too much long. So shout out to Murda though. Love, boy.
No doubt. Definitely. Now, Murda Merle, as far as introduce yourself and tell everybody where you're from and actually how you got started in hip hop.
Yeah, what's up? It's the infamous Murda Merle. Y'all also know me as in the group of Trip. Also know as Trio Bill. Been rocking out for a minute. Out of Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I mean? Grew up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the Midwest. Took my talents, back to the A and did a lot of big things out there. Got some big records out. What's up? Got an EP out right now. Just going crazy. Now or never. So I need y'all to go cop that on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, and all that. And then I started my new label, Trip for Life. So Trip for Life ENT. Basically consists of about 10 artists from 10 different states I put together like a dynasty. I believe in these guys, so I'm going to take them to the top with me. So, we out here, we on tour right now.
Okay. We
got the Trip for Life tour. We're in Atlanta this Wednesday, January 18th at Union Ave on Flat Shows Ave. So, come and check us out on the east side this Wednesday. We also will be at Level 2 Thursday, the 19th in Atlanta. Doing our thing with Temple Mystic and DJ Such and Such. And Pete Crank, shout out to them, you know what I mean? So, got some big things going on, I'm also looking for talent, so, y'all can get at us at booking, Trip for Life, ENT@gmail.com. Once again, that's booking, Trip for Life, ENT@gmail.com. We got Foreign Star managing us, shout out to Foreign Star, the Minneapolis, Minnesota, doing their thing. So,
no doubt.
We got a lot of big things going on. We got a DJ now, hailing out of Detroit, Michigan, DJ John Carter. He will be down flying out to Atlanta. Also, I'm in the airport right now in Houston, flying to Atlanta to record and get things together for this concert we got this Wednesday. So, a lot of big things practicing, so.
No doubt.
Yeah. You just follow me, just Google me, Murda Merle, MURDAMERLE. We got the new Trip for Life mixtape out. It just dropped, hosted by DJ Tom Cruise, the Dirty Boys, J Nick, also known as Stewie Rock, out of Atlanta, Georgia. He on Hot 107.9. They doing their thing, the Dirty Boys. They hosted that thing. Shout out to them. Mixtape looking good right now, so.
Good. Cop that mixtape, everybody. That's on Spinrilla too. Spinrilla.com.
My artists. We got Cray Dollas. We got my boy Teddy. He out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We got 6 Gang out of Kansas City, Missouri, and Iowa, and Memphis. We got my boy Easy B. He out of New Orleans. We got Flint Born Dynasty out of Flint, Michigan. I forget. We got Janae. We got Janae out of Minneapolis. we got Lady Vicious out of St. Paul, Minnesota. So
no doubt.
we're doing some things right now.
Yo, you know what though? I like
got some good talent.
I see that, and I like that as far as you know, you not just on the East Coast, you're in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? You're getting talent from everywhere. Because you know what? I'm being from New York. It's a lot of talented artists out there. You know what I mean? Not just from, I know I represent New York, but not just from New York, not from Atlanta. It's a lot of talent out there. So my question to Cray Dollas, how did you actually, get together with Murda Merle as far as, being that you from Chicago?
Oh, man. We go back years. I know him way before the rap. You know what I'm saying? This is deeper than rap. We go back way. That's my homeboy. I've known since he was one of the little guys. So it is what it is. It's just that we never fell out of touch with each other. None of that. We always kicked it. But I didn't know he was doing this big on the rap, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't even expect all this. But yes, sir. Y'all can Google me too, though. Cray Dollas. That's CRAYDOLLAS. I'm on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes, all that. It's Drill for life.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So
he definitely gave me this opportunity, though, and I'm definitely grateful. You know what I'm saying? To be here.
So, Cray, let me ask you.
It's been fun too.
Hey, Cray Dollas, let me ask you this question. You're from Chicago, and I know Chicago. There's a lot of things going on negative right now in Chicago. Do that impact the way you actually write your songs? The world know that Chicago,
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Do that influence?
Not really, because I grew up in it, so it's like really everything that they talk about on the news and all that, I see it and I grew up around it, so it's really nothing. So I really don't add too much of that into my raps because what I live, you know what I'm saying, I'll put a little bit in there, and it's really hard. People ask me like, yeah, you from Chicago, but you don't rap like you from Chicago. That's because I don't drill rap. I just real rap. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So that's why I'm separating myself from all that. But I'm definitely shot sounds on though.
Absolutely. Now, as far as Murda, as far as your label, as far as your entertainment company, you're the founder and CEO. How long as far as you've been doing that and getting the groups and the artists together? How long have you been working with that?
I started the label 6 months ago, but believe it or not, we've been doing all these, making all these power moves within the last 3 months. So I got all these guys together and really pushing them and drilling them so they can get it, get it going, So
right.
Getting these guys together, they coming, So we dropped the mixtape so y'all can get a little taste for what's gonna happen. We dropping a video also by director Ty Uno. So that's real big. Shout out to Ty Uno in Atlanta. He's finna shoot the Rep Like Me, the single off the Drill for Life mixtape. So yeah.
That's what's up, definitely. And I know you and Cray did a song together, a record together. I'm pretty sure I did a lot of things together, but one of the ones I was listening to was Uncut from the Basement. As far as that joint, I'm gonna play that a little later. So, what was your influence?
Uncut.
Yeah, as far as what's your influence in writing that?
Me and Murda.
You can start, Cray. That's fine, and Murda can pick up.
Oh yeah, my influence on that was basically that's how we used to ride when I was a shorty. You know what I'm saying? So I basically put some little teenage how I was riding and thinking back in the day in that song. That's why I felt on that. I felt like I was riding with my partner, being out on the block, Shot-town streets. Just one of them shot songs. So that's why I reached for that.
Oh, no doubt. And like I said, I've been listening to it, and I'm gonna definitely play it a little later and not so everybody can hear that joint. And we have it on rotation here, Hotline Radio. So definitely.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to y'all too, man. Y'all doing y'all thing over there.
No doubt. So as far as I know, you say you got a lot of performance coming up in Atlanta. Are you going to be going other places as far as to promote the mixtape?
Oh yeah, it's a 10-city tour. We're booked up all the way into July. So August is open right now. We are taking dates for August. But yeah, we booked up until August. So yeah, we got some big cities coming up, such as Cincinnati, Ohio. We have Tampa Bay, Florida coming. We have Chattanooga, Tennessee coming up. We got New York City coming up.
I'll be there.
You know, yeah. We got New York coming. So yeah, it's gonna definitely be a run. You know, so.
That's what's up. And I like that. Like you said, you go to different cities, you spread, you know, you're not actually keeping in one place. And you actually, you know, and I know you got artists from all over. So, yo, keep doing your thing. Keep grinding. And don't stop. You know what I mean? So let me ask you this, Cray. I'm going to start with you on this. The hip-hop scene now, you know, a lot of people talk about the hip-hop scene and it's not where it's supposed to be. How you feel about that as far as hip-hop now?
I don't know, I just feel everybody just do them and just stay in their own lane. I think everybody will prosper, but you got too many people trying to be like other people. I think that's really bad right now. But basically just focus on your craft, what you're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? And just stay out the way.
Exactly.
That's it.
Absolutely. What is your take on it, Murda?
Oh yeah, shit. Crazy said it all. Hit it right on the head. You know, so that was enough said right there.
And like you said, concentrate on your own craft. Don't worry about whatever everybody else is doing, saying. Because like I said, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how you get sidetracked.
Exactly.
To your purpose. You can't do nobody else's purpose.
No doubt. And it comes to a point where, you know, you get this hip-hop beef and people not liking, you know, everybody should just, you know, run together, and that's how we make this, you know, this hip-hop.
Yeah, that's how, yeah. People set themselves up too, though. That's why you gotta basically just don't feed into stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta know when to fall back, and you know sometimes you can't fall back, but you know how that is. But at the end of the day, like I say, everybody stay in their own lane, you'll be good.
Yeah, no doubt. So as far
like the streets to me, bro.
Yep, no, definitely. So starting with you, Cray Dollas, as far as what in the 2017 and beyond, besides the mixtape, anything else you actually working on right now?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of songs I already did that ain't heard yet. But I also got a something I just did like a couple of weeks ago called That Baby. I think that's gonna be hot too. So it's a lot of stuff we got. So we got some heat over here.
Oh, no doubt. And Murda, I know you like to say you're working with a lot of artists. So what can we expect, you know, beyond the mixtape? Anything else you're working on right now?
Oh yeah, I'm actually shooting up to Atlanta right now to record on my album, and also we're recording a single off my album, and I'm recording tours of my album. So we'll say that, and we're doing the Trill for Life 2 project, so we'll be working on that also.
Yeah, it's a Trill for Life 2.
No doubt.
That'll be dropping in March sometime, so be looking for that in March.
In March?
Drop that around March Madness, you know.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely. So as far as Cray Dollas, what advice would you give up and coming artists? I know I asked you about the state of hip hop, but what advice, you know, being that you've been in the game for a while, what advice would you give these up and coming indie artists, independent artists, or even artists that's already established?
Well, I mean, I just really started. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I said, like last year. So, like I say, just you know what I'm saying, keep a tight head. You know what I'm saying? And like in the day, just do you. Don't just focus on you, nobody else, and everything should be worked out smooth for you. I mean, it's just like far as me being me, I know where I'm headed and where I'm going. So we set some goals, you got to achieve it one by one. So if you old or new to the game, you still got goals that you're trying to achieve, or you won't be trying to do what you're doing. So just set them standards and stick with it. And everything should be good from the beginning to the end.
Absolutely. What about you, Murda? What advice would you give? Being that you were looking for artists to come on, you know what I'm saying, your label. So what advice would you give them?
Definitely that work, that grind. I'm looking for somebody who hungry, you know, 'cause you know, I was hungry. I'm still am hungry. So that drive, that passion, you know, for what they love to do, you know, which is this music. So, encourage you to just stay down. You know what I mean? Just there's gonna be a lot of obstacles. It's not saying it's gonna be easy, you know.
Absolutely.
It's not easy, you know. So I just say, just stay down, be patient, you know. Grind, man, hustle, you know. You get involved, man. Stay in the media, man. Stay what you perform, and you know, keep trying to better yourself, you know, until that big break comes. You never know.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely. So, Cray Dollas, as far as your I know you gave it earlier, but as far as how can people follow you and where can they download your music?
Oh yeah, you can definitely download me off iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. I got videos on YouTube on the Cray Dollas, that's CRAYDOLLAS, and Facebook Cray Dollas, Twitter Cray Dollas, Instagram Cray Dollas.
No doubt. And as far as Murda, as far as how could I know you mentioned earlier about the email as far as artists that want to get with you, but also tell them about your social networking sites.
My social networking sites, Instagram, Murda Merle, MURDAMERLE. You got my Twitter is Murda Merle, MURDAMERLE also. You got my YouTube, it's Murda Merle 100. You got my Facebook, Murda Merle. Merle Robinson, and then you got the Trill for Life fan page. So you also want to check that out also.
Yes, everybody, please go check out that page and hit like. Start following that page too.
Mm-hmm. That Trill for Life fan page, we need some likes, to go up in that support, y'all. So, as far as mixtape wise, we on Scanrilla, we on goddamn that Tiff. We coming to live mixtape soon, so we got a lot of stuff that we're going my mixtapes. We out here, like I say, we got the singles out on the Amazon and iTunes and Google Play, Spotify and etc. So I'll go cop that too also.
No doubt. You say you doing y'all doing your thing, definitely doing your thing. So as far as Cray Dollas, any acknowledgement or shout outs you want to give to anybody?
First shout out to God, for making stuff happen. Definitely Trill for Life, the whole squad, Murda Merle, everybody. Star talent, definitely get up with her. Y'all looking for management and all that. My mama, kids, family, everybody that stuck by me, A lot of people left my side though doing this. But everybody that stuck by me, shout out to everybody. They know what they is.
No doubt. Like you said, some left you, but when you start, everything start popping and they want to come back. Nah, close the door. You know what I mean?
You know that ain't happening though.
Exactly. They gotta ride with you, whether it's good or the bad.
You gotta be there from the beginning.
Exactly.
That's how it is. In between.
Exactly. And what about you, Murda? Any acknowledgement or shout out?
Oh yeah. First off, foremost, I want to give shout out to God. Who the head of my life. I want to also give a shout out to my parents, and also shout out to my fans, without them, I wouldn't be made it this far. The supporters, Trill for Life, the family, Cray Dollas, Foreign Star. Shout out to Star Management, anybody that needs their career boost up and anything like as far as artist development, she's real good on that. So check her out. Tevy, 6 Game, Footborn, Lady Vicious, Janae. Shout out to Miss Shonda. Shout out to the whole Trill for Life family, and shout out to Cuddles, Ruby Chanel Angels, Shout out to Atlanta, you know. Shout out to everybody.
Absolutely.
Shout out to y'all, man, for having us on, man. I appreciate the love.
Much love to y'all, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I like you know, I like to have I had some old school people on my show. I like to have the indie artists too to show support because, like I said, there's a lot of talent out there, and definitely y'all doing your thing. Definitely doing your thing.
Oh yeah.
And
we definitely want them to check us out also. We definitely want to check the older crowd to check us out also.
No doubt. So once again, as far as you say you're gonna be in Atlanta, what day and where you gonna be at?
We're gonna be there January 18th. We'll be this Wednesday, and that'll be at Union. That'll be at Union off Flat Shows. I think it's 485 Flat Shows Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia. 30385. And then we got the level 2, and that will be Thursday, January 19th. So come check us out, man. Pull up on us, you know. Chill for life, man. We shoot a video all through the day. This Wednesday coming up, before leading into the concert. We have a radio interview as a family also out there.
No doubt.
So that's gonna be real big. But yeah, we got a lot of events and a lot of activities going on.
Definitely. And I appreciate y'all, you know, like I said, you know, taking the time out, doing your thing. You on your get ready. Have a safe flight, by the way, Murda. Know you getting ready to get on that plane. So have a safe flight.
Oh yeah.
And continue the
Yeah,
success.
you definitely have a safe flight.
Yeah.
I'll be in your position tomorrow. It's over with, man.
Making moves.
Definitely turn up time, though. Everybody, please come out, though. It's popping, though. You heard what he said, Union. It's going to be Wednesday, January the 18th. Pull up.
Yeah. True for Life, live in concert. Murda Merle. Let's get dollars. Yes. We in it, though. Definitely lit, though.
Yes. So, fellas, y'all.
Shout out to Mike Styles, too, again, bro. Thanks for having me on John Carter. The DJ. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, gotta shout out to DJ. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to DJ.
We make it happen.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Love, bro.
DJs make it happen. You know what I mean? Nah, it's what's
my John Carter, boy.
And the first thing I told him when he met us, though, what he say? Please help your DJ with the equipment.
Hey, y'all lucky y'all ain't got the crates no more. You know what I mean? Them record crates, y'all ain't got that. So, you know, it shouldn't be. Y'all be all right carrying the stuff. It's all right. But anyway.
We got it,
no doubt. But thanks again, fellas. I appreciate that. I'm gonna hit them with a couple of joints. Your joint Murda as far as what's up, and then Cray, I'm gonna hit them with Get In There. So they can hear y'all joints, all right?
Okay. Oh yeah.
All right. So y'all both have a good time doing your thing, and shouts out to Star again for setting this up.